So we're continuing now with lesson 9, and we'd like to now place a label above the image here that says tap on menu button to take a photo. Then we'll go and actually add a menu button over there. So let's go back to design mode and then go over to the image, and then let's now use the image label as the placeholder for the message. So we'll go to the label position right now, which currently says none, and change that to be above. And now for the label text here, we're going to actually type in our message, which says tap on menu button to take a photo. So go here to the label property and type in the text that says tap on menu button to take a photo. If we now go over to working preview and take a look now, we'll see that we have tap on menu button to take a photo, but the text is currently shown here in bold, and if we'd like it to just show up in a regular font, we'll need to make some adjustments. So let's go back to design mode now and go back to the image and look at our label, and we can see here that there's a property here for the label called the style. So this is the inline style, so we can just type in here font-weight normal. So if you don't if you need help writing the CSS, you can click on the Smart Field Builder. That opens up a CSS property builder here, and then you can either choose the font weight here, normal, from the property sheet, or you can type in font weight bold, font weight normal yourself in the text mode. So the nice thing about text mode is that you get full autocomplete. So you can see that as I type, for example, font, I'm going to get autocomplete on the CSS. So if you're new to CSS, you might prefer the property pane here, where you can make all of your CSS selections from the built-in property grid. If you are skilled in CSS, you might prefer the text pane, or you can just type in the CSS directly over here. So now if we go back to working preview, we can see that the title now is no longer bold. Now, one of the other things that we didn't do when we initially defined the server-side action to save the record is specify where global errors were going to take place, were going to be displayed. So right now, if I was going to be editing this record over here, and if there was some error that took place, I would like this error to show up on this panel as opposed to some other panel that's not currently visible. So let's go now, and just below image, go to other control section. So if other controls is not open, open up that section, and you'll see here there's a control type called placeholder. So let's go ahead now and insert the placeholder directly after the image, and then let's go and give this placeholder a meaningful ID. So click on the Smart Field for ID and replace placeholder 1 with global update errors. So type in global update errors, and now what we have is a control on our component called global update errors, and we can now say we can now tell the UX component that if there is an error when we're doing an update to the record, we'd like to display it in this placeholder. So we're going to go back to our server-side events and then go to our after dialog validate event, then open up the builder by clicking inside the event and then saying edit action, and currently we've got global error placeholder is set to default. Let's change that now to global update errors placeholder. So now if there's an error when we do an update, it's going to show on the panel that we were on. So let's go ahead now, click OK, and let's just pause now and pick this up in the next video.